Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, and welcome into the UA Break Room. Ricky Whitmer here along with Steven Ryan. Steven, how we doing today?
Fantastic, Ricky. How about yourself?
Football's on, so I'm always happy.
Yeah,
when
that's
football's
very
on.
fair. Second week 2 getting underway.
Football twice a weekend keeps the doctor away. I think that's how the saying goes, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Something about apples, but I don't know about you. I'm not an apples guy. Are you an apples guy?
I like apples. I got apples in the...
Are you a kind of person that needs to eat the apple like regular, or do you need like apple slices?
I can do it both ways.
Okay.
I'm
Apple juice? Apple
No,
sauce?
no. Applesauce is disgusting. I contend on that.
I haven't had applesauce since I was like in elementary school, so...
I hate applesauce.
So one thing we got to check, Steven brought it up. Oh, this is the second time you said that Sierra Lopez had
33-26.
33-20.
Oh.
So close.
So close.
And you want to know the funny thing about that? Right before the end of the 12 show, we're talking about the Texas A&M Florida predictions for yesterday's show. We were just like, you know what? If you don't know, throw one out there.
Yeah.
If you happen to win, it's $30. She's like, I'm terrible, and just threw one out there. And look at that. The Craig
That
Crenshaw
close.
effect.
That close.
One touchdown away. Well, or 2 field goals in that case. But welcome into the UA Break Room. We've got a ton of great lids in the room. We got to set up our show, though. We're going to do the Chase Wheel Spin in a second. Jody also coming in, Dallas 31. Both you and I are on the Cowboys today.
Did we ask for the...
No, they're just throwing
I mean, okay.
out
I like both those scores if the Cowboys are on the top like that.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I got the Cowboys minus 6.5.
We're going to do our wheel, or not our wheel, our dice.
Go boys.
Ooh, 11.
And CeeDee Lamb. Get that touchdown.
Yeah, get that CeeDee Lamb with that touchdown. That's the most important thing for the parlay, right? So 11's going to be our dice roll. What's going to be the chase, Steven? What do you think it's going to land on?
I'm going to say it's going to land on the variety pack.
And look at that.
Oh, what a call.
It's the variety pack. At this point, Steven knows the wheel. Chase is the variety pack. Variety pack down to 9 boxes left. 2 headliners. Pedro Martinez licensed jersey, Adley Rushman, Victus Bat, double up opportunity galore in that variety pack. But we got the chase set up. We got the dice roll set up. We got a pre-fill to do. How about we start in the jerseys, Steven?
There we go.
Headliners in the jerseys for right now. I've got Demetrius, I've got Ethan, I've got Sydney, and I've got Ronnie Sayer. Someone in the break dropped me a box number. Headliners for right now, because we are going to pull a box. Garrett Wilson, Warren Moon, Patrick Willis, and Ray Lewis are our photo headliners. Frank Gore is the listed headliner still available. And Steven, I don't know if this is like this for you, but it seems like this for me. Whenever I see Frank Gore in the jerseys, he's always hanging around to like the final 10.
Interesting. It's just, there's a variety of options it could be on.
What? Jets,
Colts.
Bills, Colts, Niners.
Yeah.
I think there's one more. Am I missing one more, Frank Gore? Dolphins? Did I say Dolphins?
He was a Dolphin, wasn't he?
I think so. I know he was the ones we listed. Yeah, he was a Dolphin. So 05 to 14 Niner. Then he was 15 to 17 a Colt. Then 2018 Dolphins, 2019 Bills, 2020 Jets. He's just, I'm going to do the AFC East tour, but avoid the Patriots.
Yeah, got to do what you got to do.
Or I'm not going to say that it's out of the realm of possibility, but is there a possibility he could be on this team, Steven? Could we see a college jersey?
I mean, maybe, but
potentially. I'm gonna. Your money's usually on the Niners.
Yes.
Or I've seen Bills with Frank Gore in the break room. So Demetrius, Ethan, Sydney, Ronnie, we up. Iconic. What's that? Glovex. Let's go Niners.
There you go.
Bang bang Niner gang.
They've already punted.
Sadly, I have to be against you because
Minnesota Vikings.
Let's go Jay Jettas. Get that tutty. Sam Darnold, comeback player of the year. Let's go. Looks like we're not getting a number, Steven. So you know what that means.
The wheel, the almighty.
The wheel of prosperity. Once the wheel's up, all numbers in the chat are excommunicano. Let's see what number we're getting in the jerseys.
We're two to go on those minis, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. 6 boxes left in the minis. That'll bring us down to 4. So the wheel wants 20, and we do have 20. It's going to break up our 18 to 22.
Goodness gracious. Josh Jacobs is tearing the Colts a new one.
Yeah.
Already. They've had 2 back-to-back holding calls. It was first and 20. Josh Jacobs just ran it for 25 yards.
Yeah, I got Colts money line. They're the team I used my 100% money line boost from FanDuel on. So let's go Colts. We bleed blue, people. Let's get you guys into the randomizer. Box 20 is what we're looking at in the jerseys.
What's number, sorry? 20?
20.
Do we have 20?
Yeah, we have 20. 18 to 19. Brian in the chat talking about baseball cover. Do you know what?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. I punt that question to you because you've been here longer than me.
So Brian, I'm not sure which video that's referencing, but glad you're able to find some nice informative things from us. I would email our customer service team. They might have a better answer for you. I do apologize. Unless, the boss man is in the chat. He might have a better answer to that question. I unfortunately can't. I don't know, so I don't want to mislead you anywhere.
Also, just noticing, Ethan, new-time customer. Ethan, if you're in the chat, how'd you find the UA break room? Who's your favorite team? And what are you looking for? We go 11 times around on the show today for the randomizer. We're going to have Ronnie in the NFC North, Ethan in the NFC South, Ronnie again in the NFC East, Sydney in her lone spot, the NFC West, potentially that Frank Gore or Patrick Willis spot. We have Ethan in the AFC North, Ronnie in the AFC South, Demetrius in his lone spot, AFC East. Could be Frank Gore as well. Could be Garrett Wilson. I knew we had an AFC East up there in the photo headliners. And Ethan in the AFC West. Box 20 is what we're starting the show with. I think every show since Friday, Steven, so far, we have started off with a jersey break. Good luck to everyone involved. How about a little Headliner Fire here to start the show. How about new customer mojo, Ethan Thompson in the AFC North. How about Ray Lewis?
Oh, that's a great
on the
hit.
jersey. Ray Lewis, he's in the break room a lot. He's in the jerseys. He's in the minis right now. He was in the practice squad, but his authentic is in the vault. Beckett's certification on Ray Lewis. Beckett's cert there on the 2. Ray's signature on the 2 as well.
Beautiful.
Get that. I like the fire, but got to get it out of the way sometimes. So you can see that SIG on the 2. Ray Lewis, the one man that I'll say Tom Brady feared.
Yeah. Didn't want to, leave
Give
his
his wide receivers hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and usually I get it out ahead of time.
It's already 7-0 Saints.
That's not good.
Yeah, there's plenty of time, but
But who scores?
Alvin Kamara scored
Let's
the
go.
touchdown. Yeah.
That helps my parlay and my fantasy team.
3-0 Tampa Bay early on. 3-0 Packers.
That's good. So I not only put a $5 free bet on Bucks money line because I just had a feeling. One of my buddies, who's a Lions fan, was like, "You really think they're gonna beat the Lions?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the Lions did not impress me in Week 1." Maybe Amon-Ra St. Brown learns how to play football this week.
Goodness gracious.
I'm still salty. He
yes,
lost
you
me
are.
money.
Clearly, you are still very salty.
You lose me money, Steven, and like I can understand if you're like 1 yard short, you showed up to the game. But when you only had like he had 23 yards, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. It was
but
not pretty.
But shout out to their number 2 wide receiver who had himself a game last week.
Right.
Let's get that all folded up for Ethan here in the break room. Ray Lewis, first one we'll see. Will we see Ray Lewis again here today? Will we see him in a second if we get that minis closed? So Ethan walking away with Ray Lewis. How close are we on those minis? Still, what do you say? 2 to go? 1
I
to
think
go?
we're 2 to go.
2 to go. So I'm going to actually, before we do top to bottom rundown here in the break room, I'm going to put that mini link in the chat for you guys. Matthew saying, "You crazy, bruh. Lions are going." I do agree with you. I have the Lions in the Super Bowl, but I just have them losing today.
Oh, okay.
But do I have them winning the Super Bowl, Steven? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. They need to come today though if they're gonna win it. They need to play well.
They
today.
are not going to win the Super
Yeah.
Bowl in my mind. They will make it there. My Super Bowl pick, though, you don't want to know because they had a very bad Week 1.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was
Yeah,
referencing.
the Bengals are going to need
Yeah.
Jesus if they want to win the Super Bowl right now. So here's our live break page. We've got our rules and regulations, guidelines, everything you need to know about how to play here in the UA break room. If you're like Duke Nukem and you're sitting there going, "That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them." We still have the video here. You can watch how a live break works, or you can watch how the show goes. We have all the options available for you guys. We have 6 series in the room today. Let me get them all up so we can kind of efficiently go through this top to bottom rundown. We have the vault just dropped yesterday. We're down to 13 boxes in the vault. We have 5 headliners available. 4 photo headliners. Mike Evans on a Speed Flex Salute to Service 2022 edition. We have Terrell Davis on a white authentic retro, I'll call it, the old lid for the Denver Broncos in the room. We've got Ray Lewis on a Eclipse Drip Ravens authentic in the room. Adrian Peterson on that authentic camo still in the room. And then in the listed headliners, we have Warren Moon sitting there. And the one thing I think we do have, go straight to video. Here's a video of that drip eclipse with Ray Lewis. Kind of dripping down. Looks like it's like, oh, we have a gold helmet and we just drip that. This is probably the best drip that I've seen on a drip helmet recently, and they are all great. So that is saying something. Looks like they took the gold helmet and like, we're just going to let that paint drip on it and show you that it's even gold ink with the Ray Lewis signature there. So you guys can go ahead and get in the vault to get those. We have our practice squad in the room, our football mixer, 11 boxes, 5 headliners. Those 5 headliners, Kyron Williams on a licensed Rams jersey. Bryce Young, will he have a better year this year? Let's see, because week 1 wasn't that great for him. He's on a football. We have Tyreek Hill, Dolphins, not so great of a Thursday night, but they will bounce back. We've got Tyreek Hill on the Slate Mini with that beautiful orange ink. And then Wes Welker, one of the Patriot greats, on an authentic Patriot standard lid. Those are the headliners left. I think practice squad should be down to 4 headliners on the board. I saw 5 and I'm like, I read off 4 names. So we got 4 headliners with 11 boxes left in the practice squad. Moving over to the chase for today, the variety pack, 9 boxes left, 2 headliners. Those 2 headliners, both from the baseball section. We got Pedro Martinez on a licensed Red Sox jersey. And then we also have Adley Rushman of those Baltimore Orioles on a Victus baseball bat. From what you guys can see, I'll zoom in, see if you guys can see it. Right under the SIG, it says MLB debut with the date at 5/21/22, I believe is what
That's awesome.
he wrote there. So it's got his MLB debut inscription underneath it. You also get put into the chase wheel spin to win some free, one person potentially win some free UA cash here at the end of the show. We got our diamonds. Diamonds are forever. They are the highest price point series of our full-size helmet series because you're getting nothing less than an authentic in this series. Headliners, we got 9 boxes, 4 headliners. LaDainian Tomlinson on a Salute to Service 2022 edition. How about a Jamar Chase ripped Speed Flex camo and Salute to Service still in the room? And then the listed headliners left, we've got 2 Oilers left in the listed headliners. Earl the Squirrel Campbell and Warren Moon.
Right.
Earl the Squirrel, he's sitting there, Steven.
Yeah.
I was hoping that he would come out early just because we had a pairing and I really wanted that double Earl Campbell pull. But Earl's like, you know what? I stayed for a long time in the old diamonds, and I'm staying for a long time right now in the new diamonds as we're down to not under 10 boxes and Earl's still there.
Get the squirrel.
Go get the squirrel. What do they say? Squirrel that wakes up earliest in the morning gets the nut. Something
It's more
like that.
early bird, but yeah.
Something about a squirrel.
Early bird gets the
getting
worm,
nut.
but I get it.
Here's a video of that Jamar Chase. Funny thing, Steven, came out yesterday about Jamar Chase that he's not too happy with the Bengals right now. Felt that he was mistreated. And I will ask you real quick, does he re-sign at all, or are they going to have to force the franchise tag to keep
They'll probably
him?
be forced to franchise tag him.
I know he's got one more year after this. It's a problem of like, hey, we can kind of mend the relationship. But, yeah, if the Bengals lose Jamar Chase, they are screwed.
Yeah.
To be completely honest with you, because Joey B then ain't staying, because who's he going to throw to?
Yeah.
Jerseys, we just pulled Ray Lewis off the board, so we're down to 11 boxes left in the jerseys, 4 headliners, Garrett Wilson, Warren Moon, Patrick Willis, and then Frank Gore sitting there in the secondary hits. We're down to, 11 boxes, almost in the final 10. We're getting down to the final 10 in almost every series in the room right now, so we're in a great spot of close series out, get some new series in, potentially this show, or the 3 p.m. show. And then our last break here to go over in the full top to bottom rundown. We are 6 boxes left. 2 spots to go in the first break, though, for the minis. So we could put that down to 4 left. 2 headliners left in the minis. Ray Lewis on that Flash Ravens mini, and then also Derek Brooks in the secondary hits. Most likely a Buccaneer on that Derek Brooks. So the break page is wide open. Wherever you want to go is where we are going to go. Ray in the chat saying fire, yes, sir. And he also says he's leaving. I would not disagree with that because once you kind of burn a bridge, it's very hard to build it if it's even repairable at all.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not looking good.
I forget, did Joey B re-sign already with them, or they
I
got
think
to
he
work
got.
that?
I think he got a contract. Yeah.
Is he going to force a trade?
Yeah.
Is he gonna do one of those if
I don't know if he's
Jamar
gonna do
leaves?
that. I just. Well, they could trade Chase.
Joe
They
Mixon's
could trade
gone.
Chase though.
They could franchise and trade.
Not even that. They could just trade him after this year. There's still a year
You're
left
right,
on his
you're
deal.
Right, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. If they don't get any good value though for that, you're losing.
They should get
Mixon,
something though.
Chase.
They'll probably get a top pick.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine. At least you should at least get a first rounder.
Good point. Good point.
Wide receivers are becoming more of a commodity these days.
Especially what at least I'm gonna be what's the word, conservative here on this one. Especially a top 10 wide receiver in the league.
Right?
I don't know. I would personally maybe put Chase in the top 5 of my wide receivers, but I say top 10 because I don't know where everyone else is. And I don't want to get my head chopped off today, Steven.
Why not?
Why not?
You don't want to spark some interest?
Because I like my head attached to my body,
I
Steven.
mean, if you think Jamar Chase is a top 5 receiver or he's one of your favorite players, there's a 1 in 9 chance at him in the diamonds.
do you
on a speed flex.
Do you want the mega nuke take I've already said on this program? Jamar Chase, number 2 wide receiver in the league,
Is that really a mega take?
behind Jay Jettas.
I don't think that's really a mega take.
When I said it and I had Tyreek at 3, I thought Common's head was going to explode.
I mean, Common's pretty understanding that it's just top 5 positions.
Okay.
You know,
And my thing on Tyreek, he's good, but he's mostly just
your
fast.
Vikings just blocked a punt.
Good.
Yeah.
I was looking. I was like, did we score a touchdown? Because I saw a
No,
guy with the
but
ball.
in my one league where me and my cousin, we place. He's a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
So he came to me and said, "Steven, we're taking the Vikings plus 5.5. Trust me." I'm like,
Trust me.
I am. But he also took the Texans minus 6.5, and I just want to be like, trust me. I think the Bears are going to cover. I think they're going to cover, but it's okay.
Yeah, I in our confidence pool here at UA,
I
picked the Vikings.
took the Niners. Wow, you believe in it.
Well, especially after last week, I'm like, I bet against you guys. Well, I didn't bet, but I picked against you guys.
You thought the
And you
Giants
won.
were going to beat them?
I was not high on the
I
Vikings
was
heading into this
very
year.
high on the Vikings last week. I'm high on every team that plays the Giants.
I am very high on the Vikings, higher than I was coming into the year. I'm like, okay, maybe I was too doom and gloom about this team.
Maybe it was
coming in.
too doom and gloom, you said.
Well, because like the Bears have Caleb, and then
Yeah, but Caleb
and then
still
and then Jay Love was playing. Now him getting injured helps us
But
more.
Caleb
and then
has,
the Lion, it's like someone's got to come in last.
Love still, or Williams still needs to play games. You know,
I know.
that's
I
more.
know.
That's more it.
Most important thing from week 1 though is he didn't do what, Steven?
Throw an interception.
He did not
You gotta
turn
turn it
over
over.
the ball.
Yeah.
Did not turn over the ball, and that's what you want to do if you're a quarterback, is not turn over the ball. Steven, I'll ask you the question I always ask when we start a show. What's the one thing in the room right now you want to see most come out on this show?
I would definitely want to see.
And what do you guys think? What's the one thing in the room you guys want to see most come out?
I mean, I'd like to see that Adley Rutschman bat personally.
Yeah.
Or the Jamar Chase speed flex. Those are the 2 ones I want to see. I love the speed flexes.
You know the one that I want to see the most, but I won't pick it because it's too obvious.
Because it's too obvious.
It's way too obvious.
Adrian Peterson.
It's Adrian Peterson.
I mean,
But I will say that Pedro jersey. I just want to see the variety. I'll be honest. I wouldn't even be mad at the bonus bangers in the variety
Right.
because usually they bang.
they do. They're really
Banger
good. They're high
after
quality.
banger.
I wish my league I started Aaron Jones in was PPR.
He's getting catches
He's
with like
dude,
no
he's
yards.
racking them up over here. He's racking
As
them up
long as
over
we get
here.
a Jay Jettas touchdown, I'll be happy.
Well, I'm cool with an Aaron Jones touchdown.
I'd be happy for you too.
And that's a nice cover starter too
Yes.
for plus 5.5.
So what do you guys want to see in the room? Where do you guys want to go? Minis 2 to go right now. Let's see what other series we've got close like the minis. The Vault single is 1 to go. Put that link in there for you guys. 1 to go in the Vault single, or 5 to go in the Vault single, pardon me. 5 to go in the Practice Squad single. And then, ooh, the minis are now 1 to go. I need a Keith Fulk. Who's going to close out that minis?
Good question.
Who's going to do it? There's the links we're looking at here. The 3 closest breaks. 5 to go in the Practice Squad single and Vault single. 1 to go in the minis. Ray saying number 1, Jay Jettas. 2 is, he says number 1, Jay Jettas, Tyreek Hill. So
Okay, that's
1A,
fair.
1B. 2 is AJ Brown. 3, Stephon Diggs. Oh, no, the numbers are after. So Jay Jettas, Tyreek Hill at 2, Brown at 3, Stephon Diggs at 4.
Yeah, those aren't bad names. You're not.
That's high on Stephon Diggs. I haven't heard
Stephon Diggs
anyone
is
have-
a ball catcher, man.
He's good. I'm a little bit harder on Stephon because of he's following the TO school of divaship for wide receivers. He just complains about
Okay,
everything.
just the 4th best receiver of all
No,
time.
I-
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, super
I
rough.
said divaship. I
Yeah.
didn't say play.
Yeah, because he's definitely not matching T.O.'s
Yeah,
play.
he's not matching that.
He's
at
doing
all.
really well, but T.O.'s play was insane.
Yeah.
And he doesn't sign too much, so
Who would be number 5?
I mean, you can
Is
go
it
with
Jamar?
you can go with the bevy of options there.
Is Debo better than Jamar?
I would take Jamar personally.
I would too.
Both tend to get hurt a lot more than you'd like, but
DJ Moore, is he top 10?
he should be.
We had him in the jerseys.
Yeah, I love DJ Moore.
Get him through the break room quite a bit. Mike Evans, obviously top 10. Speed flex in the vault.
Grossly underrated.
Yeah, I would say so.
Grossly underrated.
I would say so. Tyreek is in the practice squad. Got that mini. 3 different breaks, 3 different top 10 receivers in the room. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Chase in the Diamonds, Evans
Wow.
in the
Green
vault.
Bay up 10-0
Hill in
on the Colts.
That's not
Malik
good.
Willis passing touchdown.
Agreed,
Does
does
complain.
complain.
He cares, okay? He cares. A great deal.
I'm only throwing this guy in because he's in the jerseys. Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he going to be potentially top 10 production with Aaron Rodgers this year?
that's a good question. But Tennessee's up 7-0 right now, thanks to
Oh.
Calvin Ridley.
That can't. And I started McMillan.
Dude, and didn't you say Quentin Johnson? Did you mention him as a guy who was available to pick
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a parlay where I need the Jets and the Chargers to win.
Well, it's
Dude,
13-3.
This happened last
Wow,
week.
Derek Carr 70-yard touchdown to Shaheed.
I have him in fantasy in the sleeper league.
Okay.
I might be cooking here.
Yeah.
I might be cooking here.
I started Derek Carr. I might be cooking.
I might be cooking here. All right, Ray saying that he would take Debo.
Debo,
Over
Debo.
Chase.
Right? Dual threat guy.
AJ Brown, by the way, his number 3 put me through a scare. I mean, now I'm at ease because I know he's going to be out. But like,
Oh, Debo returning kicks?
if we say his name and he appears,
He just tried to return that special teams play.
that was for you, Steven.
Skull Vikings?
No. Say his name and he appears.
Yeah, right?
Done.
Pretty much.
I was happy and I was excited when you said you'd like now understand that reference, even though it annoys you.
It annoys me beyond great reprieve.
Let me guess, your TikTok is flooded with the memes.
No,
Or just him
it's slowly
personally.
but surely coming up.
You don't like seeing this where he's like
No.
talking
like
about
it.
Joe Hendry.
I
here
don't
in the
like
break
any of
room?
that.
Minis
don't like
still
any of
one to
that.
go. 1 to go. Need a closer in the minis.
Some come in.
I really hope that 13-leg money line parlay I had hit.
I really hope.
I really hope. The Colts are really making me nervous right now.
The Saints are making me nervous.
Are the Colts going to be bad this year?
They could be. Maybe-
Is Malik Willis for real?
No, but
But Josh Jacobs is.
yes. The Niners are just not playing well either.
Good. Sorry, Niner
said
fans.
good.
I'm gonna cheer for my team. Let's see, William Maynard. No, it happens all the time. When we had the ball, they did not call pass interference. Few plays later,
They missed the face mask. Top it all off. They held Micah on the TD pass. Yeah, that's just
It's weird though, like the missed pass interference, because usually the NFL does that against the Saints. It's just it baffles me.
he said usually.
Usually, I mean, I know this because I hear it enough. I have a buddy who's a Saints fan, and the amount of times, rightfully so, that I hear the missed calls against the Saints,
Right.
especially against the Rams, that pass interference should have been what Saints Patriots in the Super Bowl that year.
Probably. Yeah.
Not probably, it should have been. That
Yeah.
was blatant pass interference. Blatant.
You never
pass
know. Maybe Drew
interference.
Brees throws a pick on the next play.
Oh yeah, probably the greatest production quarterback that we've ever seen.
Maybe.
Speaking
Just
of that,
kidding.
I saw a reel with I think it was Cam Jordan. Right?
Yeah.
Cam Jordan was the one on the Saints, not Jordan Cameron. Jordan Cameron was the Brown, right? I'm not mixing those two up.
I don't think you are.
It was Cam Jordan. He was talking, and he's like, Drew Brees is the greatest quarterback, like, of our time. And the podcast host he was with was like, no, dude, like, it's Tom Brady. He goes, no. Tom Brady, when it comes to achievements and winning, he's the winningest quarterback of all time. He goes, the best quarterback. Who set the record? And he goes, for this, and this. He goes, Drew Brees is the best quarterback. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if you could argue that point that, hey, Brady, he's the GOAT, but he's the winningest quarterback. He has all the achievements, where Drew Brees, play on the field, is probably the best quarterback we've seen.
Ronnie, yes, there are headliners left in the Variety Pack and the Flea Flicker series.
Let me pull those up.
In the Variety Pack, we're still looking for Pedro Martinez licensed jersey and the Adley Rutschman bat. Those are left in the last 9 boxes. And we're in the Flea Flicker. We have 11 boxes left. We're looking for Kyron Williams licensed jersey, Bryce Young football, Tyreek Hill mini, and a Wes Welker authentic. I love Ronnie's intentional misspelling of names.
Which name?
Just reading the comment in your head.
The one thing I do miss from Ronnie is when he'd ask us in the Variety if a random person who's not in the Variety Pack is in there.
Yeah. Which superstar is it?
Mr. Diaz?
Yeah.
Mr. Cosby?
Yeah. He always has some intense questions.
Anytime you can make me laugh, I'm happy.
Yeah. Gotta respect that. Ain't that right, Ron Holt?
I'm trying to look at ratios right now. So just under a 50% chance at a headliner in the jerseys is 11 boxes, 5 to go. In the minis, so we're down to 1 to go in the minis. If we pull that to 4 and no headliner comes out, we'll be 2 headliners, 4 boxes, which will be a 50% chance in those minis. Diamonds were just under 50%, 9 boxes, 4 headliners. Practice squad, it's about just under a 40% chance at a headliner. That's probably the lowest ratio in the building. I say that, but then the vault is 5 of 13. Vault and practice squad might be in the same area. And then Variety Pack, 2 headliners, 9 boxes left. Here's the thing I will say. A lot of our series today were within that, like, just over 10, just under 10, Steven. You guys know, if we close out the practice squad, if we close out the vault, we close out the diamonds, we're getting a new series in the room.
Yeah.
That's
what's going down.
That's expected. Same with the minis. The 2 that are special, though, is if we close out the jerseys, we have a new loaded dice jersey back there.
Okay.
That is, from what I've heard, it's comparable to like the High Roller, is what
It's
I've
of
heard. In the
jerseys.
jerseys.
It's of
Of jerseys.
Yeah.
Of jerseys. But think of it like High Roller of jerseys.
Big time names.
And the one I'm most excited for, I've been waiting for this for, I think, since the last time you and I hosted on Sunday. If we close out the variety pack, there's a basketball series waiting in the wings.
True.
Which I will say, I will give a little bit of a tease. There's a very sick custom Miami Heat basketball in those headliners that I would love to see. Absolutely love the name that's on that basketball too. How do we get there though? We close out the variety pack. That's what we got to do. Also in the vault, 2 vault boxes left, C and D. Most amount of money you can win, 300 and 200. So if we're looking at the vault, 13 boxes left. The 5 headliners are Mike Evans, Speed Flex, Salute to Service Speed Flex, Terrell Davis, Retro Authentic, Ray Lewis, that's the Drip Eclipse Authentic, Adrian Peterson, Camo Authentic, and then Warren Moon in the secondary hits. Also those 2 vault keys, which you get a vault key, you pick one, you got a 50% chance of it being $300 gift card or $200 gift card, which I don't know about you, Steven. If someone wanted to give me $300
Yeah.
for buying in and winning in a break, I wouldn't kick a gift horse in the mouth.
I guess not.
Because horses kick back.
Yeah,
Ray
they know.
saying quad box. Let's get into it. If you guys want to get a quad
I think
box
Ray's
in the
got
vault,
one. Yeah, in the vault. He's got the spot. Let's help out our guy Ray.
let's get that link in there. Ask and you shall receive here in the break room is what I like to say. Let's get that vault going. 7 spots to go in that quad, but it's 4 boxes and double up opportunities. You know what? With headliners, it's that rare situation of you would have to double up with the bonus bangers in the vault.
Yeah.
Because Adrian Peterson, NFC North, Ray Lewis, AFC North, Terrell Davis, AFC West, Mike Evans, NFC South, and Warren Moon, most likely. Well, to be honest, Warren Moon, he's the one that could be the double up. Because if he's on an Oiler, no double up. But if he's on a Minnesota Viking lid,
True.
there's a double up there
That's
with
true.
Adrian Peterson. Double ups in other areas. The Diamonds, obviously, if Warren Moon and Earl Campbell are both on Houston Oiler lids, that's an AFC South double up in the Diamonds. The variety pack is your best double up opportunity on the headliner board because you get the baseball section. Pedro and Adley are both baseball items. You get both headliners if you're in the baseball spot. Practice squad, Wes Welker, Tyreek Hill. Wes Welker, Standard Authentic. Tyreek Hill, Slate Mini. You can double up there. And then in the jerseys, Frank Gore, if he's on a Niners with Patrick Willis. Frank Gore, if he's on a Bill, you can double up with... Or actually, jerseys, forget that. Forget what I'm saying. I'm getting too double up happy here, Steven.
I mean, doubling up is fun, right?
Doubling up, it's the best.
Top feeling in the world.
The only thing that can beat it, and it's impossible, I wouldn't say impossible right now. It's impossible headliner-wise right now because of where we are at with these series. Probably the best is if you, like, quad up.
Yeah, right.
Like, we had, what was it? I think it was Friday, 3 p.m. show. Probably the best quad box I've ever been a part of where... So it was Kyle Dissler. Yeah, Kyle Dissler in a quad box. Before the quad box broke, Steven, he was
Yeah.
like, give me a Chiefs filler. And he was
Right.
in the AFC West. First box comes out, Darren Sproles on a rep. It's like, okay, that goes to the NFC East. After that, he hits Bo Nix Speed Flex
Oof.
into a, what was it? It was a Steve Atwater rep with a vault key. Got
Okay.
300 or 200 on that vault key. Then after that, what does he end the quad box with? exactly what he wanted. The Nigerian Nightmare on a rep Chiefs lid. He got that. He got that Chiefs filler
There you go.
that he was looking for at the end. And what a player to get it on. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. You know what I respect about you, Steven?
What's up?
I should probably start doing this on Saturdays. Steven's got his sticky notes where I'm assuming those are your parlays.
Yes, they are. I like to keep track. And we got the Cowboys driving, so. But we need these. We need to keep these orders. It's 2 to go on the minis. So 2 helmets.
1 to go on the minis.
I have 2, but.
On the website, it says 1.
Oh, well, then that's even better.
Let me see. Yeah, 1 to go on the minis.
Perfect. Even better.
Uno spot. I need a closer. I sometimes hate to say his name because usually when I bet on this team, he usually comes in the 9th when they're winning and takes my money. But I need a Corbin Burns potentially. I don't know what happened to him. He used to be so good, and then
he's really solid this year.
He's better. He's better than Cubs Corbin Burns.
You mean Brewer Corbin Burns?
Yeah, on the Cubs he stunk.
Corbin Burns was never a Cub.
Who am I thinking? I'm mixing him up with Craig Kimbrell.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
forget. I need a Corbin Burns. I don't need a Craig Kimbrell.
We like Corbin
Craig
Burns.
Kimbrell. I don't know what happened to him.
He's just top 5 in saves. So left what?
He's talking about down here because we don't have a helmet. Left screen, or is he talking about up here?
I'm not sure. You can switch to the just chatting view, but
does this work?
All right, appreciate it, my man.
Right now we don't have a helmet, so usually it's like when you have a helmet out, the cam is. And how do we get those helmets? Buy into those breaks. Minis 1 to go. I would love that vault quad. Make Ray happy. 5 to go still on the practice squad single and the vault single. Otherwise from that, we are wide open, ladies and gentlemen, here in the break room. Plenty of headliners left.
1 to go in the minis.
Let's go. Ray Lewis, Derek Brooks. Not a double up opportunity there in the minis, but still great headliners there. Ray Lewis Flash. Derek Brooks, most likely a Buccaneer, but what type of Buccaneer lid will it be?
All right. We got some minis coming up.
Let's go. Or potentially, Steven, for Derek Brooks, because he was an executive there. Could we get it on a Tampa Bay Storm lid? The Arena Football lid? I doubt it.
Yeah,
I am saying
really
that as a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be lit, but
Iconic saying jerseys, anyone? Jerseys? I could put the make it easier for you guys. Iconic sitting there in the Iconic. I'm assuming you're sitting there in the jerseys as we're 7 to go. There's
David?
Our jersey link. I'm assuming the Cowboys kicked another field goal.
Yep, that's
William Mayer said another field goal.
Gotta get points. You guys are still within a score.
So let's do some Minis.
I want to stop Derek Carr, but just my perspective.
I mean, that would probably be the best point. All right, I'm going to have Mike, Eric, Ronnie, and Jody. Go ahead, give me 2 box numbers, gentlemen. See what I did there? Gentlemen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jody dropping 14 and 28. Let's see. Let me go in the minis. 14 is now off the ticker.
Brandon Aubrey in a league. Well, that's good. But
is that your kicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, today in my keeper league, Sunday Night Football, I think, is pretty much going to decide my if I have a good week or a bad week. Because I have Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I have the Bears defense. And I have Cairo Santos.
Yeah. You are getting aggressive there.
Yeah. Bears did help me win week 1, though. That defense.
So box 14.
14 and 28. Eric coming in with spin the wheel after, but that was just after Jody. So we're going to go with the 2 that Jody put out. Yep, I knew that was going to happen, Steven. I went back to the other way and the intro started. Knew that was going to happen. So we're going to go 11 times around here. 1, 2.
Yeah, the
3,
Jets are not
4.
looking good.
Are they dead?
They might be.
They might be dead. At least it's only 7. The Titans are the Titans. The Titans are the Titans. As long as if Tony Pollard wants to go off, I'm okay with that. I have him in fantasy. 9 and 11. Yeah, if he wants to play well, I'm not gonna be upset. I've got Tony Pollard in fantasy. So we got Jody in the NFC North, Mike in the NFC South, Ronnie in the NFC East, Eric in the NFC West. Ronnie's going to take almost the entire AFC, the North, the South, the East. Jody's going to snag that AFC West spot. So we got Mike in the Derek Brooks spot, Ronnie Sayer in the Ray Lewis spot. Everyone else is in a bonus, a banger spot. Box 14 called by Jody. Good luck to everybody involved. Well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you one guy ain't shy here in the break room today. How about Ronnie Sayer
Okay.
in the AFC North? Second box, second pull.
Oh.
Double Ray Lewis to start the show.
All right.
On a beautiful Ravens Flash mini here.
Go, Ronnie.
Will we see the trifecta? We're 1 to go. We pulled them in the jerseys. We just pulled them in the minis. Are we going to see Ray Lewis in the vault? If we do a quad box vault, will he be coming out?
Odds are is very good.
Odds are very, very good. So I'm going to write this for Ronnie Sayer. Lately, I always have to look up now, Steven, because it's only on days I see him in the chat. I was like, Ronnie Sayer, and I'm like, let me look up. That's not Ronnie Insalaka, right? No, that's Ronnie Sayer. Want to make sure these items go to the right house, Steven.
That's fair. We appreciate that.
I'll leave them out for right now.
Right now, beautiful Flash mini too.
28, also called by Jody. Thank you, Jody. Good luck again to everyone. What's in the box? What's in the box? That box can go there. This one will go next to me. Okay. I have a feeling of what this one is. And if it is, it's a great hit. Absolutely, Steven. How about Mike Schmidt with another headliner hit and Derek Brooks not on a Tampa Bay Storm lid, sadly. It is going to be a Bucks Lunar. My favorite kind of lid in the room, the Lunar lid. And I will say the Bucks have got to be there at the top. The way that red pops off that white.
I like it.
Beckett cert here on the back for Derek Brooks. And Ronnie, I didn't show you, I will. Beckett cert on the back for your Ray Lewis. Until the full sizes come out. The minis can get some love for right now. Let me write this up for Mike Schmidt. So here's the thing. Minis down to the last 4 boxes. All bonus bangers left.
Will Levis fumbles and the Jets recover.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarter.
I have to say that because
Your Vikings held the Niners out of the end zone.
our defense is good.
Yeah, you guys are playing well.
It's our offense. I wasn't too Sam Darnold, comeback player of the year. I'm
Yeah, I
buying
can tell.
in on it. I'm buying it. Like
tell.
Brandon here at UA mentioned it to me. I'm like, I don't know. After week 1, And now, if he wins this game, I'm gonna be like, you know what, comeback player of the year. I may have the same saying for both Illinois and.
Boy, what is wrong with the
Vikings.
Cowboys defense? Goodness gracious.
I know he's not a defensive head coach, but I think the problem is Mike McCarthy.
Well, let's just say it like this: Derek Carr passed short left to Alvin Kamara for 57-yard touchdown.
So that's two. That,
Yeah.
at least my fantasy team was good. Both of them. I got
Yeah,
Kamara.
so is mine.
Wait,
I have Derek Carr.
do I have Kamara in both of them? Do I have Kamara? I think I have Kamara in the UA Sleeper League.
I have Derek Carr being gross in the sleeper league. Yes, I'm gonna win that one.
Oh, I hope I win that one. I need one after losing to Latino Heat week 1.
I'm
Alex
facing him in
Tellez.
another league, and it's a slow grind in that one. That's
William
for sure.
Mayer 21-6. Let's hope the Cowboys have a big second half. Big
I mean,
old
there's still
second half.
9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the
Let's
second
hope they have a
quarter.
big old game
Yeah.
left.
I think they get the ball at half, right, William? Because you can again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part about football. That's why I like kicking. Because you can go score on them
Uh-huh.
and then just go right back
Yep.
at them and score again.
Got to get that touchdown.
And guess what? They're
before
right back
halftime.
in it. They would be right back in that sense.
Because what? That'd be 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting there 21-20.
The old 14-point swing.
Mm-hmm. So in the minis now, we're sitting 4 to go, all bonus bangers. We get these minis out the door, new minis coming in after that. Question is, where do you guys want to go next? 5 to go in that vault single and practice squad single. Last time I checked. 5 to go still in the vault single. 5 to go still in the practice squad single. In those vaults, though.
Oh my.
Is that Jay Jettis?
Yeah.
Touchdown.
It's gonna be a
Go,
98-yard
go,
touchdown.
Go.
It's a
That's
98.
that's 2 legs for the touchdown. He is so good, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. That was unreal. Okay. Okay.
Mike Gesicki is a better gritty than me.
Jay
That's
Jettis,
saying
though,
much.
a regular staple here in the break room. The
He
guy
is?
who's there a lot,
He was in the jerseys not too long
right?
ago.
I think last week when it was last week he was in the variety pack and that beautiful dripped helmet.
Yep.
Man, Jay Jettis is unbelievable and number one in a lot of
So
people's
good.
rankings, which makes a lot of sense.
So good. And I'm happy that I have the number 1 wide receiver on my team. For a long time, too.
Oh, Justin Jefferson. I was like, who are you arguing in
I
this
have
one?
him, like on my Vikings. William need to get that touchdown drive. Dak, do not let me down, Dak. I'm the Dak defender.
Of course, I'm facing Justin Jefferson. That makes sense.
So basically, I should look at who you're playing and this.
No, that's just the way it is.
Oh, okay.
That's just the way it be. Some weeks are going to be your week. Some weeks it's not going to be.
The one thing is, my best friend had to retire from fantasy football because he was cursed. Every time he would draft a team, at least one player, like I'll give you 2 examples. The year Brady got injured,
Yeah.
he drafted Brady for the first time. What was the name of the Chargers kicker that got injured on like the first kickoff of the year one year?
Oh.
He had him as his kicker.
Ugh.
Like every year,
Something.
someone would have a like season-ending injury, and it was usually it was a top player. The kicker one was just weird.
Bizarre. That was just bizarre.
I would make jokes with them like, you gotta find like the agent email for like all the players you drafted and just say,
Right.
hey, here's a notice that I drafted you, so be careful. Just be careful this year.
Be
Wrap
careful.
yourself in bubble wrap.
You're probably going to get hurt in some capacity.
Probably. There's a
Faced him in
chance.
2 leagues. That's even more fantastic.
Jay Jettis.
Yeah. You know what? That's what I got to start doing. Is I just got to start taking anytime touchdowns when
Yeah.
players are matched up against me in a certain week. That's what I'll do. All right, Ray McNeil's trying to get this party rocking and rolling in the quad.
Let's go.
So
Vault
6
quad.
to go. Yeah, the Vault quad. 6 to go on
Per-
that one.
Perfect, because I got the Vault quad up right here. Mike Evans, salute to service speed flex. Terrell Davis on an authentic old school Bronco lid. Ray Lewis on that drip action authentic. Adrian Peterson on a camo authentic. How about Warren Moon? Can I interest anybody in a Warren Moon?
You would think.
Don't worry, Steven. If Warren Moon comes out, there will not be a mooning on today's
Thank you
show.
for the pre-warning.
There won't be a mooning. I leave that to Common. That's Common's thing.
It's comments.
Common loves the moon in the break room.
Yes, he does.
To me, I would only do it if, there's a quad nearby. 'Cause, we're going shrieking in the quad tonight, Steven. A little old school action.
Oh, God.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. Here's what that Ravens drip, Ray Lewis. Here's the thing, too. And I know that I say this a lot, and some people call me crazy. There's a weird magic here in the break room that, odds are if we see a player multiple times as headliners and breaks and they come out in the same show, odds are they're going to want to come out. We've seen Ray Lewis now in the jerseys and the minis. Odds are if we attack that vault, we're going to see our third and final Ray Lewis
That would make sense.
on the show. It just happens that way. They stay in the boxes, then once two of the same player come out, John Reber, the glorious Common Moon sightings, or sightings, if I could read that right.
Right.
Now, on Common's moonings, when he pulls out a Warren Moon, would you call that a full moon, a half moon, a crescent moon?
Oh, God.
The first moon, the second
Oh,
moon?
touchdown Cowboys. That was fast.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
Who got
okay.
the touchdown?
Let's
Not
take a look.
CeeDee Lamb.
No, CeeDee Lamb.
You guys can't see it. Both of us just
Yes.
fist pumped. Helps the parlay. In the practice squad, we've got 4 headliners left. Kyron Williams playing today, my fantasy running back in the UA Sleeper League. First running back I took in that league. Licensed jersey for the Rams. We got Bryce Young on a football, young quarterback in the league. John Reber, the many moons of Common.
Right.
Bryce Young on a football, Panther quarterback. Tyreek Hill, fastest receiver in the league on that slate mini with the orange ink. And then Wes Welker. I'll ask you this. Randy Moss and Gronk aside, just wide receivers. Randy Moss aside, because he's arguably the greatest wide receiver of all time. Who's the best wide receiver that Tom Brady had after Randy Moss?
Probably Edelman.
I was going to say, is it
I would
Edelman?
say
Is it
Edelman.
Welker?
Yeah. I mean, Welker was insane, but I would definitely.
Danny Amendola?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rex Burkhead. He's a running back, though.
He's solid.
But Wes Welker, if not second best wide
Right.
receiver, maybe third best wide receiver that Tom Brady had sitting there in the practice squad, authentic standard lid for that Patois. In the variety pack, it's the chase. We've got 9 boxes left, 2 headliners, both in the baseball section. Talking baseball. Pedro Martinez on a licensed jersey. Adley Rushman on a Victus bat. I learned this yesterday. This is why you got to look sometimes. You got to zoom in. MLB debut, 5/21/22 inscription for Adley Rushman on that Victus bat. And then the bonus bangers. They're all great in the variety pack. You never know what you're going to get. Could it be basketball, football, entertainment, hockey? The bonus bangers are banging
Right.
in that variety pack. Diamonds are full-size, authentic or better series in the room. 9 boxes left. 4 headliners. LaDainian Tomlinson, authentic. Salute to service. Jamar Chase, ripped Speed Flex, salute to service camo with that orange ink. Earl the Squirrel Campbell, Warren Moon in the listed headliners. And just like that, Ray Lewis, we go straight to video here on the Jamar Chase. I will say this. Out of all the helmets in the room, you're going to have your favorites. You're going to have your least favorites. They're all great, though. Although Lunars and Flashes, I put on a pedestal higher than anything I've ever put on a pedestal before. The Salute to Service, I love it when it's ripped with the camo.
Yeah.
It just looks, to me, so much better than just a standard Salute to Service lid, especially the 2022 forest green, looks so much better with that ripped camo, Bengals on it, orange visor, Jamar Chase, top 5 receiver in the league in my mind. Get that in the diamonds. Diamonds have 9 boxes left, 4 headliners. Jerseys, we're down to 11 boxes, 4 headliners. Garrett Wilson, Warren Moon, Patrick Willis, the photo headliners. Frank Gore, the pesky Frank Gore. He loves to sit there until the final boxes. He's in the listed headliner section. And then last but not least, the minis. None of the headliners are left. 4 bonus bangers left in the minis. 4 boxes
I think
left.
you guys stopped them on 4th and 2.
Again?
Again.
Again? Ooh.
Maybe the Vikings are legit.
I might say, are we back? Am I going to say that about 2 football teams this year? Illinois and
The Vikings.
Minnesota?
I don't know about Illinois, but
Right now we're back. We'll see when Big Ten conference play starts.
I guess via record, yes, you
don't-
are back.
You don't know how exciting it is
I do.
to have ranked a Power 5 team that's ranked and beat them.
I know how exciting it is. I've done it before.
You do it all the time. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
We never do it.
It's
I'm just
still exciting.
I'm just happy that also yet again, this is a sad thing to be happy about. I get this. But you know what I'm also very happy about? We played Central Michigan yesterday, right? And
Yeah.
we demolished them. I am no longer living in the days where we play Toledo from the MAC and it's a field goal win.
Yeah.
Where they were winning most of the game. Oh man, those Toledo! Look at how well coached they are. And I'm sitting there seething because there's
Seething.
no way we should be losing to a MAC school.
Seething. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, it's just it could be worse. I could be Florida State.
Yeah, that's a different.
0-3.
That's a different situation. That's for sure.
However, you know what I loved about Florida State? So they had a trend, right?
Yeah.
The running back that they went up against scored at least 2 touchdowns against them each of their first 2 games and hit the over on their rushing yards. So I'm like, oh, Mario Anderson Jr. for Memphis. He's obviously going to score. I have a free bet. I'll throw that on 2 touchdowns because he might get 2 touchdowns with the trend. Oh, I'm going to put his over in a ton of my parlays. 43 yards, no touchdowns.
Oh, no.
But they won. So I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh, I should have just bet the spread. They were like +7.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the method I have in baseball. For football this year, just stick to spreads and money lines.
Probably
College
not the worst
and-
idea.
College and pros.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
I'm
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Steven, I'm gonna be really excited. I'm gonna hype you up here. I'm excited to see what you're able to cook up in basketball this year.
Ugh. I've had a very good year last year in basketball, but we'll see.
It's a
Again,
new year.
I'm more of
but
a live in-game guy with that.
That's probably better.
I
You
like
can see
seeing how
the
games
team
are
comes
going.
out.
Yeah, I like how games are going.
I will say though, there were a couple last year that my buddy who like is a basketball sicko, like I say basketball sicko, where he's not just watching NBA games for fun. He's watching European basketball, just because.
Me and him must have the same disease.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are cut from the same. ilk.
Lithuanian level B basketball.
Whenever we talk about draft, he's talking about all the Euros that he likes.
See, now that's where me and him differ because
He does like.
I have a lot of skepticism.
He does like the NBA, like the college and American prospects, but he does have a few Euro guys that he's always talking about. He had a couple hits for me where he's like, "Oh, these two." I think it was like, was it Hawks Pacers? It was Pacers. Somebody. He goes, "Yeah, hammer the over. There's going to be 0 defense in this
Right.
game."
So I know we talked about the quad in the vaults, but there's still 5 to go in the single as well. It's a little bit cheaper of an option. You can walk away with the full size authentic lid for as low as $89 in that.
You think of what I'm thinking?
Maybe.
Where maybe if you got one spot in the quad, we can dump that down to some spots in the single potentially, if he wants.
If
to.
Ray wants to, yeah. If he wants to see a break, but I think Ray
Yeah.
wants to see 4 helmets come out, and I don't blame him on that front.
Hey, that's what I say. Like, that's the thing where it's like a single is nice. You'll get multiple divisional spots, which increases your chances of hitting, but you're only going to get one box broken.
Yeah. But again,
I've
seen it happen.
But again, well, that would be one quad is 4 spots in a single.
Mm-hmm.
That would bring us to 1 to go in the single.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're now 6 to go in the quad. Unless
Yep,
you
he
already
has
had
2
that in.
spots.
Oh,
Ray
okay.
has 2 spots. Yeah.
Okay.
And again, Mike Evans' speed flex is out there,
Or-
ready to be had.
Or is Ray sitting there going, you know what? I'll wait on this quad, and if that single breaks, I'll take those 2 spots, get an entire single to myself.
Yeah, that's very possible. Oh my gosh, the Vikings are just driving.
Good. I need the Cowboys
Sam
to
Darnold.
win though.
Oh, just threw a pick.
Uh,
He tried to pick on Fred Warner.
Yeah,
That was. Oh God, Fred Warner might go all the way. No, he won't.
is that a oh? For a second, the camera I saw the sky camera. Like, is that a fumble? What's the score in that game?
10-0 Vikings.
Okay.
But Sam Darnold tried to do some nasty work, and Fred Warner said, "Nah."
Ray goes, had to get another flex emoji.
I respect it.
Flex on him.
He's
Flex
trying
on
to get
him,
the party
Ray.
rocking and rolling in that break. And again,
I
4
appreciate
boxes.
it.
You're gonna really see where the series stands at. It's what is it? Fault. It's 5 and 13 chance. Mike Evans, future Hall of Famer. Terrell Davis, Hall of Famer. Ray Lewis, Hall of Famer. Adrian Peterson, Hall of Famer. Warren Moon, Hall of Famer.
Yep.
And if you combine Warren Moon's stats with the Canadian stats,
He's an extra
he might be
Hall
the
of
best.
Famer.
Yeah, he's another level of Hall of Fame.
Is he the GOAT? Is he the true
He
GOAT?
might be the true GOAT.
The one true GOAT?
All I know is in the Canadian League, he went 5 for 5
Yeah.
in titles.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he won 5 titles in 5 years. Just no one had a chance.
But Steven, I do have to say, we're talking about the same league that has it to where if you miss the field goal but it goes out of the end zone, we'll give you a point.
Ricky, I'm trying to tell people about Warren Moon. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Warren Moon's great. I love him.
Shut up.
He's amazing.
Yes, you're right. That league is a little bit different,
I
but
can knock the CFL while raising Warren Moon.
that's fair. Your boy Kamara has another touchdown.
3? 3?
Yeah, I think 3. I think it's his 3rd.
I might just
You got a
run
receiving
I just
one and
might
2
run
rushing.
away with my keeper league this year.
Yeah. Well, the way they're playing right now,
The Bears defense got me multiple.
were the Browns just that abysmal?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, they're up. The Browns are up 10-3 right now in Jacksonville.
I was gonna say, it makes me happy that I got Jaguars -3.
I mean, there's still plenty of time.
I know there's plenty of time, Steven, but
You just want it to be easy, don't you?
yes, I want every bet to be easy. And it's not like that,
That's
Steven.
not how life works.
At least
There's a second half of football.
At least the Jets are only down 7-0.
Yeah, they're driving. They're on the Tennessee 12.
William Saints TD. So the Cowboys are gonna kill all my money line parlays today. That's what that looks like.
Yep, they're murdering me as well.
But
But,
at least CeeDee Lamb scored. That was the one thing I told you I was nervous about, and I shouldn't have been nervous about.
No, because I told you he didn't score last week.
He didn't score last week.
It's humongous.
Oh. If I will say this, if Jaden McMillan scores today, I'm gonna go nuts. So where do you guys want to go? That's the big old question. We're about at the 1 o'clock hour.
I do need a Deebo Samuel touchdown though.
If we win, I'll allow it.
Yeah. If we win all though.
If it's to like win the game for the Niners, I'm sorry, Steven, you're gonna have to eat that L.
No, I won't. You might have to. All I need is Vikings plus 5.5 or whatever.
True. Good
I
point.
don't need that other stuff.
What if it's a touchdown to put them up 6 though? Which one would you rather have? Which one's more important?
The $1,000 if the other one's hit.
If the other
Oh,
one,
there's Deebo.
you're like go.
I think they're gonna score here.
Mm-hmm.
They're just too good of a team.
They are. Vikings offense needs to score. We do have a Niner in the room. Patrick Willis is sitting there in the jerseys.
Niners have one of the best, they're just like one of the better teams that we offer here in the room. Like I said, Patrick Willis
But
is in
then-
the jersey.
Then the Cowboys and the Steelers, I would say.
All three of those
Broncos.
teams, right? All three
We
of
had
those
a lot
teams.
of Broncos in the room, really. Like bonus bangers too, like Steve Atwater.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
Upchurch
that.
has been in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix Speedflex was in here not too long ago, like literally this weekend.
Excited to see how he plays against Pittsburgh. Well, maybe the Cowboys can score here quickly, William, and get to within a score game. I think they get the ball back at half.
Yeah, look at play-by-play, see who got that first kickoff. So where do you guys want to go? The vault.
Yeah, the Saints got the ball first. So
Okay. So the vault single still at 5 to go. We've got 6 spots open in the quad box for the vault. Practice squad single at 5 to go. Jerseys, we got 7 to go in the jerseys. Others were wide open and everything.
did Mike Evans get hurt?
Oh, please. He was limited in practice.
Oh,
this
he
week.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Did you bet him?
No, I have him in fantasy.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't give me any denomination on him.
Yeah. They were. So what I saw, he was limited in practice, but he wasn't listed as out or
Oh,
questionable.
that's great. Well, Jordan Mason is out here being an issue.
Isn't he on your team though?
Yeah, he is, but those teams are getting killed. So
Oh,
either he's on the team that's doing the killing
yeah.
and the other team that's getting killed. So
Hey, if Mike Evans ain't there, maybe get a touchdown for McMillan.
Godwin's killing it. Oh, there we go. Mike Evans, 1 catch for 16 yards. There you go. There you go.
At least he's out there.
He's alive.
He's
yeah.
not just a deep. Oh, that's like Thursday. I was so angry.
Right.
How do you have Keon Coleman and you don't throw him the ball? You throw him the ball once, I think, all day.
Yeah, that's a very fair question.
I got to double check. I think he only had 1 target. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check. I think they're playing. Did they play already? Regardless, the
Who?
thing I just Arsenal. It's football. It's the
Oh,
other football.
That's a
Not
completely
important.
different sport. We're talking about
just-
football.
I
real
know. I know.
American football.
My brain just went to wait. Did my team win today?
We'll see.
Yeah. How many targets did Keon Coleman get in that game?
They didn't need to target him a lot because James Cook ran all over him.
Yeah, Keon Coleman 1 target.
He didn't need any other targets.
But how does Shakur get 5 targets?
Life as a rook, man.
He's a very
Life-
good rookie.
life
Treat him as
as
your
a
number
rook.
1.
Life as a rook.
Curtis Samuel got more targets than
Seasoned vet.
whoever. Ty Johnson got more targets. Ty
Speaking of
Johnson's
targets,
a
what are we
running
going to
back.
target here in the break room?
I want to target the vault. I want to see that. Mike
I want to target
Evans.
the vault, but also another underrated break for 5 to go on is the Flea Flicker practice
Yep.
squad. It's one of the greater entry breaks that we offer here at Ultimate Autographs, ladies and gentlemen.
$40-some bucks. to get on that single.
$47 for the single,
Mhm.
$94 for the double.
What-
You know,
what?
tickle your fancy. There's a licensed jersey in there,
Mm-hmm.
authentic helmets, a lot of big time players and names, and just for the price alone, you can win an authentic helmet. It's a pretty good deal, I'd say, for sure. That's definitely the one I would look at too. A Wes Welker authentic. I'm curious to see if it's the Wes Welker authentic that has the new like Bronco stripe on the back, because I love the little new intricate designs on the helmets.
Talking about for the Wes Welker.
Yeah.
He's on a Patriot.
Oh, it's a
League.
Patriot lid.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I saw it. And
Yeah.
I saw it the other day.
And by the way, Robbie and I had one. Is it the one with the altitude on the?
Yeah, but it's got like a
Yeah. So that's their helmets for this year.
that's their current. Yeah,
That like racing stripe vest thing, but it doesn't
Mhm.
go all the way down. It's like a point.
yeah.
It's like it almost looks like, oh, we're gonna put a hydro stripe on it.
Right.
Like that's what it reminds me of. The other thing I will throw out, it's not 100%, but it's weird. The mojo here in the break room, there are good odds. If you have, let's say, Garrett Wilson in fantasy, if you have Kyron Williams in fantasy, I don't know, Bryce Young, if you have Mike Evans, Jamar Chase,
Right.
guys who have come out in the break room, 50% chance they score in their game, that they
Yeah.
score a touchdown. So if you're a fan of the Buccaneers, if you maybe have Mike Evans in fantasy or have a bet on him, maybe if we pull him out. A.J. Brown scored in the game we pulled him out. Xavier Worthy
Very
scored in the
true.
game we pulled him out. The only two not to hit in this, Steven, were what was it? DK Metcalf and Devonta Adams.
Right. J.K. Dobbins touchdown puts the Chargers up 20-0.
That's a straight hit.
Yeah.
That's a legit double my money. $10 down, $20 in the bank.
George Kittle touchdown.
He came out in the break room yesterday. Pulled him
George
from
Kittle,
the diamonds.
one of the better overall. Oh, yeah, I was
Pulling
they
it
call
back?
touchdown. Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
touchdown. I was gonna say.
You don't see the graphic?
Yeah,
You
I
go,
was
come again?
I guess they're firing up the graphic.
Is he going to be the best tight end in the league this year?
He's my overall favorite, and I think he's the best overall tight end.
Because I don't think Kelsey's going to have that good of a year this year.
Yeah, I
Too
think
distracted. And that haircut, man.
he's also
no
just
swag.
he's also just at a different point in his career. You know, what else does he truly need to accomplish? Truly, he could retire
You're
today.
saying he's becoming complacent?
No, I don't think complacent's the right word. Just the more you grow old and grow up, you just have more responsibilities to deal with.
Going to want
Even
to
if
settle
you're-
down and have kids
That is seeming like a relative possibility.
with Tay-Tay?
We'll see.
Steven, we'll see.
I don't know. Wish I had a straight answer for you on that one.
Hey, the Jets scored.
Yes, they did 7-7, but the Titans are driving.
Yeah, but they have Will Levis as a quarterback.
They do. That could.
I can't do this, Steven. I can't rag on the guy. He's my guy. Him and Michael Penix. Michael Penix is higher on the rankings now than Will Levis because he's... I'm going to have to admit that I was off on Will Levis. Ain't I?
I just admitted I was off on Texas. So yeah,
You ever watch a guy at the beginning of the college season, the year he's going into the draft, and you watch him and you're like, this guy has all the tools, like
Yeah,
all the tools to be a great quarterback in the league, and then it's just like, oh yeah, you have to pay yeah, but that's his coaching.
Yeah,
He just needs a new coach, and then he goes to a team, and you're like, oh, he's not on a great team, but
Yeah.
it's the coaching. It's like they get a new coach. Oh, maybe it's him.
maybe it's.
Maybe it's him.
It's always a great question, right?
Curtis saying, hello, Ricky and Steven. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. And show breaking open memorabilia. What up, Curtis? Had some flex emojis in there.
We pulled
A
two
lot of
Ray
fire.
Lewis's
Two Ray Lewis's. I actually have
on the jersey. Yeah, you can break it
I'll,
out.
I'll do the Joe Aguilar. The Joe Aguilar special. Show it off in
The big bold 52,
plastic.
right?
bold 52. Ray Lewis on the back. We also got Derek Brooks on the table. But me and Steven are looking at that vault. You want the Mike Evans. I want the Adrian Peterson. Ray Lewis has already come out twice. Do we pull him out for a third time? A third time in this break room. In one show.
Right.
I'm not looking at the board, Steven, so you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. I think the two guys we can pull out multiple times in this break room are Ray Lewis, we've already done twice, and Warren Moon.
Yeah, that's it.
Seeing some new names. Tyler saying, what up, boys?
What up, Tyler?
And I say new names meaning haven't seen you today is what I mean by new names. So I'm going to go through and let you guys know what we got in the room. The vault. What is that? 13 boxes, 5 headliners?
Yeah.
5 headliners. Mike Evans on a Salute to Service Speed Flex. We got Terrell Davis on a Retro Authentic for the Broncos. Ray Lewis on an Eclipse Drip Ravens lid, Red Eye Raven lid. Adrian Peterson on a Camel Authentic. Warren Moon on anything in
Yeah.
the listed headliners. Well,
Not
Rep
anything.
Authentic.
Not anything, but
Not anything. You're not going to get a jersey or a mini.
it's gonna be a full size.
It'll
Yes.
be a full size. It'll be a rep or an authentic. But what team is he on?
Great question.
I'm going to assume Oilers, but hope for Vikings, obviously, because I'm a Vikings fan. Here's that Ray Lewis, that vid on it. Gold ink, black dripping down to the gold. Now I'm going to ask you, is there a reason, do you think, that they chose drip down to the gold and not drip down on the purple? Is it
No.
just because gold pops more?
I mean, they have the gold in their,
Crust.
Yeah, they're crests, like you see here on the
Yeah.
flash.
Look.
I like the touch.
Show it off. Yeah,
The
the
beautiful
gold there.
flash. Oh, here, you want to put it back there. We're on that scene, yeah. Put it right there.
Put it closer. It's got you got the gold, the gold mask, but like the gold here in the logo, the B here is gold. So secondary color, right?
Yes.
Is what that gold would be. Beautiful, beautiful drip for Ray Lewis. And William says Dak interception. Great. Great. Practice squad, though. We got Kyron Williams, licensed jersey still in the room. Bryce Young on a football. How about that football? Tyreek Hill on a mini. And then Wes Welker. I would say this, Steven. To each their own. The practice squad is you get a lot of everything. You get jerseys, you get minis, you get full sizes. I will ask you personally, what would you think if you were in the break and you were able to be in the break?
Yeah.
What would be the biggest headliner hit right now in the practice squad? Would it be the licensed jersey or the full size authentic?
I mean, probably still in terms of value, it's going to be the full size authentic.
Mm-hmm.
But the Kyron Williams licensed jersey, those are always nice touches, and they're just not the easiest things to get done.
Because the licensed jerseys, they hit different
They
than those
do,
custom
right?
jerseys.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They hit different. In the practice squad, 11 boxes left, 4 headliners left. No. Is it 11? Is it 10 boxes? No, it's 11. It's 11 boxes, 4. I'm like, we didn't do a practice squad yet on the show. So 11 boxes, 4 headliners. For that, the variety pack is our chase today. We have a prime double-up opportunity. In the practice squad, we did 2. Tyreek Hill and Wes Welker are there. Prime double-up here for the headliners in the variety pack. We got Pedro Martinez, licensed jersey, for the Boston Red Sox. And then we also have Adley Rushman on that Victus bat with the inscription here, MLB debut 5/21/22. So Victus bat, Adley Rushman, double-up opportunity in the baseball section. Bonus bangers spread amongst this variety pack. Let's go ahead and chase that. That's the thing I want to see the most, if I'm being completely honest. And then we have our full-size, authentic, and better series, the Diamonds, LT on a salute to service, Jamar Chase on a salute to service, ripped camo Speed Flex, Warren Moon and Earl the Squirrel Campbell in the room. And that's at Jamar Chase on that ripped Speed Flex. I got to ask you, Steven, what happened? You gave like
The Saints are about to score again, and Kamara might get his
4th touchdown.
Yeah.
So I won fantasy.
Yeah.
Do I need anybody else to
Yeah,
play?
right. You might not. You might not.
I can't wait to see how many points he has. But this Jamar Chase, NOS. Let's see if he pops off in the late window against the Kansas City Chiefs. Bengals looking to bounce back, by the way, too. Jamar Chase also not happy, which we'll see what happens. What up, Sierra? Sierra says, good afternoon, brothers.
Welcome.
Sierra, I got to say, we were talking about you at the beginning of the show because remember when you gave that prediction yesterday and you're like, oh, I don't usually give predictions. You were the closest out of anybody for the Texas A&M Florida game. Score that you gave, 33-26. It ended up being 33-20, Texas A&M. So you almost hit it. You almost hit it, sister. We also have our jerseys in the room. 11 boxes left. 4 headliners. Garrett Wilson, Warren Moon, Patrick Willis in the photo headliners. Frank Gore listed headliners in the jerseys. And then the minis, we have 4 boxes left, but all the headliners are gone in the minis. We're down to 4 bonus bangers in the minis. So that's what we got in the room right now. If you came in the middle of the rundown, just ask me what series you would like me to go back over. Kind of looking here, still 5 to go in that single box for the vault. We've got 6 to go in that quad box. 5 to go still in the practice squad. Sierra says maybe next prediction will be a hit. Hey,
Yeah.
you don't win if you don't try.
Right.
You shoot 100% of you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Right.
5 to go left in this practice squad. The rest we are pretty open on. So, what do you guys want to do? We're in the almost final half hour of the show. Where do you guys want to play? What do you guys want to do? Steven said he wants to see that Mike Evans salute to service speed flex. I obviously want to see the Viking, but let's be honest, that Ray Lewis drip, now that we've seen him twice on the show.
Right.
Why not make it the triple? Go for the triple
I agree.
triple play here. Both are minis.
I mean, odds are
minis.
one of those names is going to come out in the quad.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it works.
I mean, when you got 13 boxes, 4 hits. I mean, what, five of those 13? That's going to be an exact. Ooh, if my maths here. It's going to be higher than a 33rd and a 3rd% chance, that's for sure, but less than 66 and a 6% chance.
It was not Alvin Kamara.
Boo.
It was Derek Carr.
The Vulture.
The Vulture. Literally the Vulture.
The Vulture. Yeah, this cowboy ain't looking good anymore, right?
No.
Do we got any
I've
hope?
moved on.
Okay. Oh, I've moved on.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
Dude, they did this last year to us.
How much confidence did I put on that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Did I put a lot of confidence
I think
on that?
I did put a lot of confidence on it. I put like 15 on it.
I know for sure. Are the Bucks still winning?
The Bucks are
Because I put like 1 confidence
the
on
Bucks
them.
are up 13-6 at halftime.
I said on Friday, I'm like, you know what I might do? I might just take a game, like take the games that like I know I'm the only one on, like that one, and just put 16 confidence points on it.
Yeah.
Just because like if it hits, nobody else had it.
Yeah, that's true.
And like Common and Dom looked at me like I was crazy. So
Well,
I'm
Common did that with the Chiefs because a lot of people chose the Ravens. One you would have looked crazy on, though, is Vegas and Baltimore. And Vegas is tied at 6. They're tied at 6.
That's my 16-point game. I think it's everyone's 16-point game.
Yeah, it is.
What up, Chase? Chase goes, what up, boys? I'm back.
What's up, Chase? How you doing?
Are we going on a Chase?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Do you think Griffin is a Carr fan now? I'll tell you what, my buddy who's a Saints fan, he might be a Carr fan now.
No, he's not, but you just never know in the NFL.
Ugh.
You just never know.
Any
in the
given
NFL.
Sunday is a
Yeah,
thing, I
It's
guess.
a real thing.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara, 30.7 fantasy points for me. How many points did I put on the Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
I put 15 on him.
Okay, I only put 4. I'm happy. So Ravens.
The way they looked against the Browns, I was like, yep.
So Ravens have 16, they're tied. Chargers have 15, they're up 20-0. Jets have 14, they're down by 3. Jaguars have 11,
Oh, no, I
they're
only
down
put
by
8 on
10.
the Cowboys. Oh, that's good. I put a lot on the Colts, though. That is not good.
I only put 5 on the Colts. I'll be on the beat. Yeah. This season in the confidence pool, it might be where it's like, I go 11-5 all year, but the confidence points screw me.
Yeah.
Like the ones I'm not confident on.
Let's see a 70-yard field goal before half.
Well, Chase, you want to, like, the vaults, you want to start the move. We need someone to start the move in the vaults. Ronnie, I had it 31-20. I was damn close. Talking about last night.
Right?
Ronnie was close too. 2 off on the Aggies. I think Sierra was I would say Sierra was the closest because she nailed the Aggie score.
I mean, she nailed the perfect team. But yeah, 1 touchdown shy.
Mm-hmm. Or 2 field goals.
Yeah. Kind of trust the touchdown more.
Because, well, the touchdown, the extra point would have made it 30. What?
Yeah, but odds are it's
27?
going to get blocked more in college.
Or would they go for 2?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Here's what would have happened. Like, you're sitting there, okay, 33-20. You score a touchdown. You're down by 6. Yeah, you're down by 6. A 2-point conversion puts you down 4. So, like, it wouldn't really have mattered. They still would have needed a touchdown
Right.
to win.
Calvin Ridley on a reverse? Okay. You know who scored a touchdown for the Jets? Braylon Allen on Wisconsin, baby.
On my bench. You're gonna need. I agreed with you though. You're gonna need Brees Hall to get hurt though. Who did I put in for that one? I picked up someone off the waivers for that one, didn't I?
Was that the Tampa Bay guy?
Oh, you're right. I did put it. Wait, no, that was for my keeper league. I don't have
McMillan.
Who did I put in our UA sleeper league in that AJ Brown
Not Justin
spot?
Jefferson.
No, I don't have Jay Jettis. I wish I did. Darnell Mooney. I picked up Darnell Mooney, remember?
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how Darnell does tomorrow.
Quentin Johnson has 18 on my bench.
I could have picked him up.
But in the sleeper league, I have him.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. In my keeper league, I could have picked him up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to run next? That is the real question.
I'm saying the vault. We got to get that vault going. We got a new vault coming in right after this. Here's the thing. I'll say this. We have a new vault. The vault would be hot. But I'm going to throw this out, Steven.
Yeah.
If we can do 1 double box in the diamond or 2 singles in the diamond, I'm not going to say it's 100% chance because nothing's 100% chance, but there is a very high chance that I will think about pairing the diamonds with the next one.
Okay, yeah.
If we can get it to 7, depending on where those headliners are.
J.K. Dobbins is back.
He is back.
Flipping into the end zone.
Him and Harbaugh are just like a perfect marriage.
Yeah. Harbaugh's like, I will happily take the backup, the Ravens' old running backs.
Yeah.
I got good intel from the bro.
The bro. Wasn't he also? I'm trying to think. No, Dobbins was an OSU guy, wasn't he?
Dobbins was, Ohio State.
Okay.
Yeah. He was the Ohio State University.
Mhm.
Gus Edwards, I'm not quite sure where he came from.
The Gus Bus?
The Gus Bus. Maryland.
Kind of like the Nuss Bus.
Rutgers.
Was it Rutgers?
No, I doubt it. It's just...
So you're thinking it's Big Ten. Are we both doing the same thing?
I think so.
Ah, okay. You were half right. He played 1 year at Rutgers.
He did?
He transferred from an ACC school, though. I mentioned them earlier in the show.
Wasn't Rutgers former ACC?
Maybe.
I think so.
In 2017, though, were they?
I think they were Big Ten, but...
The other school I mentioned earlier on, I threw up their hand logo. I asked this with Frank Gore. Could it
Oh,
be
the U.
The U, Miami.
Okay, fair enough.
Played for Miami 2013 to 16, and then went to Rutgers for 18, undrafted in 2018. How many rushing touchdowns do you think he has as of the 2023 season? So not counting any ones he's gotten this year. How many
Career?
Yeah, how many rushing touchdowns?
26?
Damn, you're good. Hit it right on the nose.
Oh, wow.
26.
You answered Chase's question about the vault, right?
What's left in the vault?
What's
We've
left in
got
the vault?
Mike Evans, Speed Flex, salute to sir. Oh, why, Ricky? Why are you doing this?
We're going
Why-
to show you.
Yeah, why am I making it harder? I'm like, I'm gonna list it, and then I'm like, I can just show you. Mike Evans on a Speed Flex, salute to service. Terrell Davis on a retro white Bronco authentic. Ray Lewis on a Eclipse drip authentic. Adrian Peterson on that camo authentic. And we got Warren Moon sitting there in the listed headliners. This is that Ray Lewis, by the way. So we got 5 headliners left in the vault. Mike Evans, Terrell Davis, Ray Lewis, AP all day. Warren Moon. Speed Flex is at Mike Evans, though.
So they got a field goal to end the half.
That's what William Maynard said.
Yep.
Field goal.
35-16. Jeez.
Should have took the over.
Yeah. That is definitely something strong to consider in that situation.
Should have taken the over.
Well, I thought
for
the
sure.
Cowboys would be solid defensively, and the Saints are sturdy defensively.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Steven.
Guess just didn't work out that way.
I had the same thought. So it's actually like looking good for me as I just look down at it. So from the early games, Jay Jetta's got a touchdown. Dobbins has a touchdown. Kamara's got a touchdown. I think the only games that are going on right now that I need a touchdown from are Jonathan Taylor, Brian Thomas Jr., and Brian Robinson Jr.,
Well, two of those three teams need a touchdown in general
which is good.
for those to happen.
And then if those hit, the only things I would need is Xavier Worthy in the afternoon games and Joe Mixon tonight.
Wow. We'll see.
$2.50 to win like $1,200.
Yeah.
Steven, I agree with you. What you were telling me as we were talking after the night show. I just want to hit, like you said, one mega parlay, put some off to the bank, and then just have about 100,000 in the bank. to
Yeah.
just, here's my 1,000 unit betting.
Yeah. I am back.
$1,000 units, baby, and just bet straights.
Yeah, that's the dream,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not there yet. One day.
The one thing I found funny is I saw a reel of this guy that's like, most people bet parlays and throw their money away. You should only do 2-leg parlays. And he goes, you should also bet them straight. So he goes, for example, $300. That's what you're looking to bet.
Oh, I saw that video, yeah.
He's like, you take 200, put it on this, and then you take 75, put it on that. And people are like, but wait, you didn't even spend the full 300.
Yeah.
Like doing his math of straight parlay, it's like, you didn't even use the full 300.
Right.
You only used 275 of it. I'll say on Friday, Robbie was spot on with the Kansas game. Asked him who's going to win. He said UNLV. Here's the deal, folks. I'm going to say this. If we don't get any movement, because I am looking here, Steven. We've been sitting here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What, the mini break was like 45 minutes ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Here's the deal. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes.
All
I
right.
usually don't like to do this. I usually like to go till 2, Steven, because usually that's what it is. We say we go until 2. But today has been a slow show. I need some movement in something. Whether that's the quad vault, whether that's the single vault, whether that's the diamonds. I need movement. I need an order or two to come in to keep it going. So I don't like I said, I don't like going off early, but maybe that's what we need to do, and we need to reset a little bit. So let's get something going. I'll put some of the links in of the breaks that are closest to filling. 2 are singles, 1's a quad. So we got the vault single. So the vault single. Let me make sure I got the right link. Vault single, that is 5 to go. We also have the practice squad single, 5 to go. And then we have the vault quad, 6 to go. Those are the 3 closest things we have to closing on the show.
Let's try and get those knocked out.
Mm-hmm. So by now it's like 6 minutes. I'll give you. It's down to 6.
All right. All right, your Vikings get the ball back.
That still is like 13.
13-7.
I mean, Adrian Peterson would be a nice pull here at the end of the
Right.
show. Give the Vikings some good mojo.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. Let's Ray Lewis it. Let's triple it up here.
A different form of the purple and gold, right?
A different, very different form. A little different of a gold too. Ours is more like a yellow. Theirs
Yeah.
is like an actual gold.
They say purple and gold though for the Vikings,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Terrell Davis, Mike Evans, Warren
T-Tizzle.
Moon. Warren Moon might stay in the box unless we absolutely close it out because he. Let's be honest. He likes coming out when Common's in the room. Warren Moon. He likes the bit.
Yeah.
Makes him feel special.
He likes the bit.
He likes the bit.
He's a fan of the bit. That's awesome. Well said.
That's what we should do. We should like.
That's how we promote
we
it.
should. We
He's
should.
a fan of the bit.
I don't know if Nicolette's thought of this, but we should put a highlight reel of Common's best moonings,
No, no.
and then post it and tag Warren Moon to see if he's a fan of the bit.
Do you think Warren Moon's on Twitter like that or any of the?
I mean, he's got to have a social media person. No,
Yeah, everyone does these days.
I don't even know. You're right. Would he? I know he doesn't have a TikTok. I'd be shocked if Warren Moon had a TikTok. Does he have a Twitter?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There's no check.
It looks
mark,
like a
though.
real. Yeah, but you know, he might not be a guy like that.
The last. You want to know the last time he tweeted? Besides his pin tweet,
When?
it says June 21st, 2021.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the pin tweet is November 14th, 2023, when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I buy all that.
Oof. This picture aged like fine wine.
Oh gosh.
For those of you who don't know, I'm just going to tell you, it's a picture of Warren Moon and Deshaun Watson, like on the field during a game for the Houston Texans. Yeah, he ain't the future no more, Warren.
Of that situation, no.
CJ Stroud is the future they're hoping for in Houston. So about 3 more minutes. Let's see if we've had any movement in the breaks. 6 to go, 8 to go, 5 to go. So nothing yet. Steve and I will be back at 3 o'clock if you guys don't want to get any movement right now. Steven, I got to ask you. We have 3 items hit of the show.
One of them's got to be Ray Lewis. I would do the Flash Mini because I'm more of a mini guy myself.
Okay.
But
Well, you're gonna do the Flash Mini. I'm gonna do the Lunar Mini just because I love the Lunar.
Yeah.
Lunar, you guys know this. Lunars are my favorite. I gravitate to them. But this is a perfect pairing for me. Lunars are my favorite. Flashes are my second favorite. And 2 great defensive players at that. 2 Super Bowl champions with Derek Brooks and Ray Lewis. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, back to back,
yeah, well,
Ravens won it and then Bucks won it?
no, Patriots are in between.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so. 2001 Patriots. Never forget them. That's when Tom Brady waltzed in and started a legacy unlike any other.
Just waltzed right
Yeah,
into the
pretty
league.
much.
He said, "Hey, I'm here." Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, I wasn't gonna say you were wrong, but you're right.
Anything left with Kansas
Mm-hmm.
City? Not that we know of.
In the bonus bangers, probably.
But yeah, in the bonus makers is possible.
We pulled in the last vault we did, which was before this vault came in yesterday. There was a Christian Okoye
Mm-hmm.
filler. We've seen. I'm trying to think on lids. I know I've seen Cherry. Why am I blanking on his first name? Duran Cherry.
Duran Cherry, yeah.
I've seen him more in the jerseys than on helmets. We pulled a usually we see Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah,
in
Dwayne Bowe,
series.
Will Shields, some
Will
of the
Shields.
big time names for Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. My favorite, though, is the Nigerian Nightmare. I just love
Or that nickname, the nickname with the shoulder pads.
Yep.
It's tough. It's tough to handle.
Struck fear into his opponent.
That's a fact.
All right, it is 1:45. The timer is technically up. Let's see if we got any movement. 6 to go, 8 to go, 5 to go, and then 5 to go. So here's the deal, folks. I don't like doing it, but we haven't had an order in about, 45 minutes now?
It's been a while.
And it's been a while since we've done a break. So here's what we're going to do. Steven and I are going to get off a little early. Don't like doing it, but we've been sitting here with no orders. We're going to reset the break page. We're going to get everything set up for 3 o'clock. Let's attack this break page for 3 o'clock. I will say this. I will give you a bone. If we attack the diamond double, yes, it's 8 spots to go, but if we attack the diamond double, I'm going to say 85% chance we pair it. A pairing will most likely be coming if we get a diamond double sold out. 7 boxes left, even with 4 headliners. I'll say that. We get that double done, I'll reward you guys with the pairing if we get that done in the diamond double. So let's look forward for that for the 3 p.m. show. Variety Pack didn't do anything, so we won't have to do a chase wheel spin. You're looking at the hit of the shows right here. Steven's Raven Flash, my Bucks Lunar. But thank you guys to everyone who watched in today. We'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. As always, have a good day.